Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u prvního videa ze hry Ankh, Battle of the Gods, nebo Bitva Bohů. Já jako vím, že jsem nedotočil druhý díl a v nejbližší době se to ani nestane. Protože ta hra se mi zesrala jak na normálním stolním počítači, tak na notebooku. A já už nevím, co mám dělat. Někdy se k tomu vrátíme, určitě dotočím to. A pravděpodobně to přetočím celý tím pádem, až se k tomu dostanu někdy. Ale prozatím si budeme muset vystačit s třetím dílem, což je trošku jako takový nešťastný, jít na další díl a nemít dokončený ten předchozí. Ale snad to tak nějak zvládneme. Máme jedničku, máme základ, víme, o co tady jde. OK, já jako ani nevím, jak ta dvojka teda končí, upřímně předpokládám, že dobře. Jo, že jsme to jako nakonec přežili a tak. A jak jsem se obával, a nevím, jestli jsem to říkal v nějakém z předchozích videí u Ankhu, že tahle hra je jenom v angličtině, tak jsem našel češtinu, mám ji tady, nevím jak dobrá je, jak moc funkční je. Menu je zatím v češtině, to je dobrý. A co se série týče, tak není potřeba vymýšlet nějaký píčoviny, bude to prostě kapitola, video. Tenhle díl by měl být nejdelší, jako tenhle třetí díl, ne tenhle první díl. Protože má snad 7 kapitol a ty předchozí měly snad jenom 5 v obě. Ale zase by neměly být tak dlouhý. Jo, ale asi tak. Já doufám, že bude všechno nastavený dobře. Víc se v tom nastavení jako vrtat nechci, jo, protože když jsem to dělal u té dvojky, tak se mi to zesralo komplet. Takže jdeme na to? Klidná noc v Káhiře. Ten se tady pleve oheň už od dvojky, ty vole. To je velbloud. Souhvězdí velblouda.
Oh no, the constellation of the camel. Take Tut Kashun's not gonna like this.
Kesher... co?
What's up?
I was having a dream, then I woke up and saw this.
I was having a dream, too, of exotic dancers with almost nothing on.
Jo.
So I hope there's a good reason why you... Yikes! The constellation of the camel!
Just like the ancient legends predicted.
Which means...
That the battle of the gods has commenced.
Oh,
Which
kurwa.
also means that we must take action right away.
Only one of us can avert disaster.
You don't mean...
Afraid so.
But he's positively rude. He has no manners. He can't keep his trap shut. And he'll cause us more trouble than we can imagine.
Be that as it may, he is still our only chance.
Well, then, let's do our duty.
To se baví o mě, já jsem jen vychovanec. Burger.
Mighty gods, prepare for the battle. The end of the world is nigh. Days will be
Ouch! Watch it!
will be shining.
Sorry.
Fire rains from the sky. They're rumbling and crumbling. They are creeping and crawling. 'Cause the darkest of things are awake. So who can hold them and who can stop them? 'Cause the
Right or left?
was all
Over there.
It's time for a hero to save our land. It's time for a fighter with the will to stand. The gods, they are cruel. The gods wanna play and the gods don't play fair.
Let's go.
But beware,
Ew. I stepped into something soft.
They're only dirty socks.
You.
Maybe you could light a quick fire.
No.
Pity.
No. Arnold halt. Oni se mi proplížili až do ložnice, ty parchanti, vole.
At last. At last, it's finally happening. What's all this shouting? On your knees, prostrate yourselves and pay homage to the Ankh.
OK, tak se hold nepíše.
No. It can talk.
It? He. I am a great and mighty god.
And it's completely batty.
What wench is this who dares use such words when speaking with a god who dwells in the Ankh?
Hey, pipe down, you thing.
Bearer, toss her out of the window. She's unbearable.
Unbearable.
She talks back. Say, are you telling me you've never noticed?
Oh, yeah. I've already noticed.
You watch what you say, you two, or else the air here is going to get hot enough to burn.
Oh.
Oh, yes, the air really is going to burn. For the battle of the gods has begun. It will rain fire and ashes as the gods make ready to do battle.
Asila to vůbec
Why
nezajímá.
do you keep going on about fire and ashes? It's a beautiful spring night.
Oh, yeah, if you're going for barbecues.
Barbecues are fun.
Barbecues where Egyptians are roasted.
Oh.
It's bluffing.
The inferno is nigh.
I don't believe a word it says.
There, up there. Did you see? A fireball from on high. The gods are ready.
What? That was nothing more than a shooting star.
What was that?
Meteor.
Maybe we should go and have a look.
So there. I was right. I'm always right.
No dobrý.
Boy,
That was close.
good thing it missed us.
Kurva.
Asil, that one landed inside the house. Go and look whether it damaged anything.
Me? Why me? What if it's still burning?
Then you put it out, of course.
Well,
Hey, who paid for this house?
I know. Your fantastic dad. But mine furnished it.
Get going.
Kurva. Nemáme schody.
Once again, you've managed to do a brilliant job.
Já to
It's
nezapálil.
not my fault the meteorite wrecked the stairs.
Ever heard of ladies going first? Now tell me how you plan to get me down from here.
Já ti tam asi nechám.
You just have to jump down here. You'll land softly on the carpet.
Are you out of your mind? I'll break my neck. You're going to build me a nice soft spot to land on. Do you hear me?
Hey, Bearer. Let that goat up there stew in her own juice and make sure you get me out of here safe and sound instead.
That's out of the question. I'm not leaving Tara behind.
Jako já bych ji tam nechal.
You'd better get cracking, you mortal. I haven't the slightest interest in getting my divine little behind burned in this rundown hovel.
OK, Asil dostal jinýho dabéra, což je nepříjemný. A já hovno vidím. Fanouškovská rukavice nilských krokodýlů, tak jako vezmu si to, viď, nenechám to tady.
Genuine Nile crocodile's fan glove.
Nevím, co s tím budu dělat, ale
A basket full of dirty laundry.
dal jsem si ho do kapsy.
These are a private affair, really. Oh well, I shouldn't be prissy.
Pouta.
Woven from camel hair. Not exactly fluffy.
Matrace?
The old mattress.
Tak skoč na madraci.
This should break the fall a bit.
Skákej.
Help me get down.
Jump.
Just a thin mattress won't be enough. I'm sure you can find something else to add.
Hele, ta madrace není jako tenká, jo.
My first prize for cherry spitting. I ought to take good care of it, but that's too much of a good thing.
Co? Je tady ještě něco, co si můžu vzít? Tak tam dáme špinavý prádlo.
Perfect. Now Tara can climb down safely.
Jumpuj.
Help me get down.
Jump!
Now I can come down at last. Watch out down there. Here I come.
Neuvěřitelný. Oh.
Oh, why didn't you pull the mattress away?
Now hold your horses. Who are you?
I am the god who dwells in the Ankh,
Zajímavý.
and I was awakened in order to participate in the battle of the gods.
Once more for the people who didn't have a pencil ready. What is the Battle of the Gods?
The battle of the gods is a grand tournament, and the winning god rules mankind for 1,000 years.
Zajímavý.
Unfortunately, the stars are shining favorably on Seth, and only one god can stop him. Me!
It seems to me that your opinion of yourself is a bit far-fetched.
There, she's talking again.
Let's work together so that we can get out of the burning house in one piece.
Tak jo, můžu si vzít tu ponožku? Můžu.
I'm not going to tidy up for a seal. He's old enough.
Moje
A used
ponožka.
sock of mine.
Co budem dělat?
A sticky fly
Moklapka.
trap.
Vezmu si ji, ok, nevím proč, ale vezmu si ji. Po schodech to nepůjde. Nebo?
A few moments ago, that was still a lovely spiral staircase. That merchant from the Sphinx really nailed me on the price for it back then. My slatted frame.
Můžeme to použít třeba jako žebřík tady?
That won't last. It doesn't stick firmly enough. A present from Tara's father. Right. The handcuffs are fixed to the slatted frame.
Ok, a teď?
All that would just break down.
Kurva.
Too short.
To je na hovno.
What a strange idea. Hard to lengthen it with that. I'm not going to gum up my lovely I'm not chaining up my lovely fan glove.
Dobrý, tak já nevím, co mám dělat ale tím pádem. Prodloužení markízy bez kliky.
Things tend to mysteriously disappear in this house. Doesn't fit. The fan glove won't be any use here. Maybe there's a better use for my sock. My slatted frame.
Jo, takhle. Můžu to
Now
dát.
let's turn two into one.
Teď mám žebřík. Ale já bych se tak dostal nahoru. Já stejně nepotřebuju nahoru, já potřebuju dolů. Takže by?
A rope ladder to climb down on.
Hustý. Čau.
I've opened the cabinet.
Je tam něco hezkýho?
Tara's beach toy. Fragrant oil.
Olej, OK.
The remaining lime scale remover.
Tak jo, tak hoří nám dům, ale jdeme uklízet, to vypadá. Proč máš bazén v domě?
There's water spluttering out. This won't fit on its own.
Jak jako on its own? Co
The
víc
sock is wrapped
chceš?
around the obelisk.
Teď už se to tam vejde?
And plugged. Dratted water. The fan glove won't be any use here.
Já to potřebuji ještě nějak ucpat, aby, víš co? Aby se to tady uhasilo. Ale jak? Podle mě
This won't work.
přesně tak.
That would be a waste of fin.
No dobrý. Je tady, můžu ho zavřít maximálně.
Maybe the water can help me. Maybe the water can definitely not my element.
Já jsem to chtěl jakoby zavřít, no ale nevadí. Ty náhodou nemáš něco u sebe? Nemáš. Oheň. Palující žár, oheň. Voda, odtok, voda. Jako...
This should work.
Chtěl jsem říct, že to taky nebude fungovat, ale...
Water! How I loathe it!
Co to?
Uh-oh. Water panic.
Tak máš tohle, ne? To tě...
Firstly, I hate water. Secondly, I can't swim. So no shark games.
Tak zkusíme Taru, ta se určitě vody nebojí. Úplně bez problémů. Slabý kokot asil.
A nearly brand new ironing board.
Tak mu ho dáme, aby mohl přeplavat i asil, že jo? Jo. Tomu říkám teprve bazén, ty vole. Ne takový malinký, ale metr na metr. Jak mu to dám?
There you are.
To se povedlo.
Woohoo!
A teď vyletíš z okna a je po tobě. Tak, dej si to zpátky do kapsy, ano. Tady něco někde? Nic nikde.
A piece of it is already broken off, making it pretty rocky.
Drž do toho.
A piece of it is already broken off, making it pretty rocky. I don't think that would get me anywhere. I should dissect it first.
Cože? Co?
The fan glove won't be any use here. I should dissect it first.
Nejprve bych ji měl rozebrat.
It smells strongly of fresh citrus fruit.
Počkej, co chceš rozebrat? Ta neporušená, prudký spád. Co?
A good place for the limescale remover.
Jo, tak takhle.
A chemical reaction.
Aby tě neupálili za čarodějnictví. No, můžeme jít dál? Halo? OK, super.
Very fashionable. Unfortunately, extremely prickly too.
No a co? Máš rukavici.
Out of the way, thorny scrub.
Já jsem myslel, že si ji vezme, aby potom sles, jo, ale může být taky.
I won't manage alone.
Proč musíte mít tak velký barák, ty vole? Prostě kolik pater? Kolik pater potřebuješ? Tak to dopadá, když máš bohatý rodiče, pak ti začne hořet barák a nemůžeš se dostat ven, protože máš tak kurva velký barák. Dobrý, běž ven. Běž za svým manželem, nebo co já vím, co jste.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Phew! Everything's full of smoke. Why isn't it escaping?
Remember the nest with the little chicks?
Ah, the one on top of our chimney.
Počkej, takže já se teď musím dostat někam nahoru, vole, do
A
toho.
handful of flour.
It's landed back on the chimney.
Co je tohle?
A common crank to, crank away with.
Takže já se musím zase dostat nějak nahoru teď, ale úplně nahoru. Proč je to surfovací peklo? Ale podíváme se, jestli nějak zvládneme vylízt nahoru. Když je schodiště rozbitý. Musí jít nějak tím venkem přes ten balkón. Jo, jasně. Jo. Já mám tu kliku. A tam bylo něco, čemu ta klika chyběla. Tak třeba mi to pomůže. Tady někde to je, jo. Tak a otáčej.
It's furled.
A můžeš potom nějak vylízt?
Shields against glaring sunlight.
Ale já potom chci vylízt.
A present from my
A
father.
to mě nezajímá.
It's extended.
Ne.
It's furled.
Jsou zvuky, ty vole. A ty vole, neválí se tady nahoru ještě něco? Židle.
Our kitchen stool.
To bude
I've
ono.
opened the oven.
Je tam něco?
I saved this duck,
Dej si.
just the way I like it.
A já potřebuju stůl, nebo tu stoličku, ty vole. Ach jo. Tak jdem, přece tady nebudeš dýchat smradlavej kouř. Tohle by měla být koop záležitost, tato hra, ty vole.
Whoa!
Prostě seš cápek, co se bojí vody, ty vole. Seš strážce artefaktů, jako nevyčíslitelné hodnoty a ty se bojíš vody.
It's right where it belongs.
No dobrý, jenomže teď potřebuji, aby jeden z vás šel zase dolů. Je tady něco, co si můžu vzít? Šňůra.
A clothesline. The most important utensil for my legendary barbecues.
Jo, já tady můžu skočit, nemusím líst zpátky. No, každopádně potřebuji, aby ty jsi šla do kuchyně.
the things you can build from slatted frames.
Přesně tak, jak říkáš. To neuvěřitelný. Nejde to. Skipnout jde. Skvělý. Sice jakoby furt slyším, jakoby v té vodě někdo plaval. Tak jo.
A handful of flour.
A vystřel ptáčky. A asi tam určitě chytí.
Ha! Gotcha!
Perfektní. Co teď? Dřevěná lžíce?
A wooden spoon.
To se hodí, když tady všechno hoří. Je tam něco, je tam bowlingová
Lovely
melon.
round and heavy melon.
Jo. To jsou schody zpátky nahoru, to nepotřebuju. Hlavně jsou rozbitý, takže...
A modern millstone.
Mazlíček.
A wonderful pet. The pot is too heavy. It's filled with maize. Now it's burning like tinder. Hello, Sir Hiss. There's no time for cooking experiments.
A já... Je... Nasral jsem hada.
Did you see that?
Yes, my poor pet.
I'm afraid she might even have survived.
Not a bad idea. We could escape that way.
Sure, except it's suicide. I'd rather wait for the fire brigade.
And I think that could take ages, so...
Uhoříš, než přijedou. Tak jo, teď to zapal.
I can't ignite the wood like this.
Proč ne?
You shouldn't fool around with burning spoons.
Co po mně chceš?
Fresh firewood from the Cairo Bazaar.
Tak to je hezký, že je to čerstvý, vole, ale... Já to potřebuji zapálit.
Another item where a seal let himself get ripped off. Another item where a seal let himself get ripped off. Our fire insurance policy. I wonder whether it's going to help us at all.
Tady ještě něco, oheň, knihovnička, super. Oheň, knihovna, oheň. Na co mi to je?
This might come in handy. You shouldn't fool around with burning spoons. I've stuck the policy into the wood. What's happening to the maize? The pot is still too hot.
Já nemám jako absolutně tušení, co se tady teď stalo.
The firewood is doing what it's best at.
Jo, ale je to horký a já to potřebuji nějak uhasit, nějak to potřebuji schladit. Nemám něco? Mám prádelní šňůru, ptačí hnízdo a pečenýho kura. A surfovací peklo. A nevím, jak mi cokoliv z tohohle pomůže. Hop. Možná jakoby ta
There you
šňůra.
are!
What on earth are you getting at?
Já nevím. Já jako taky by mě nenapadlo dát pojistku pod hrnec a zapálit ji a jako, že to něco udělá, jo, tak jako sorry, že jsem si myslel, že šňůra v něčem pomůže. To asi taky
What
něco.
on
No.
earth are you getting at?
Já nevím. Spíš mi poradit, co mám dělat. Ale asi je někde v prdeli, tak já jí zkusím
There you
dát.
are.
To surfovací peklo jí dát
There
nemůžu.
you are.
Tak já jí zkusím dát všechno ostatní, co mám. A
This is going to help me.
prostě obmotat šňůrou hrnec ne. Obmotat šňůrou opečený kuře, to mi pomůže.
We don't want to reveal their whole future to them all at once, do we?
Ježišmarja. Hodím to do
I
kotle?
might need the duck for something else.
Nehodím to do kotle, vůbec to nehodím do kotle. Kam to hodím? Z okna to hodím, ty vole. Pečený kur s uvázaným krkem, ne krtkem. Dobrý, to je zase moje chyba.
The bird is now filled with water. There you are.
The fire has been put out.
Jsou takové logické věci, no. Naplnit kuře vodou a uhasit tím boheň.
A seal, I need help here.
Kurva, už jdu. Jen dej mi 5 minut, cesta tam je trnitá. A zdlouhavá. Velký barák, no. Chtěla jsi velký barák, tak teď čekej. Tak jo, už jsem tady. Co po mně chceš?
Heave ho!
A seal, I know you don't like popcorn. But please climb into that maze jar and let's get out of here.
Do I have to? Somebody must be coming to our rescue, I'm sure of it.
So we're here. Think this is the right house number? Gee, these houses in the suburb all look the same.
I'm not barreling down the stairwell in that jar. That's plain suicide. I might as well burn up here.
You're already burning.
Ah! Go on! Into the jar!
Fire Brigade Manual, rule number 1. All shoes must be properly polished. Are those shoes polished, El Fuego? I see a little spot.
Tara, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Shoes polished. Badge polished.
A seal, we are not going back.
Hair to in position. Did I leave anything out? Oh yes, rescue occupants.
That was the lousiest rescue I've ever seen.
Na tohle jdou
It's
moje
your own
daně.
fault. Who asked you to meddle with a pro's work and leave the object without precise instructions from the
You seem to be
fireman?
more of a firefighting camel.
No, the camel is back there.
But there are advantages as well. Now we can take our time before we invite your father over for tea. Ow!
Au! To
I
nebylo
already
pěkný.
told you no volcano, I said. Let's not go for a cuppa. But you said, oh, the fire brigade. They'll take care of that.
And now he's dead. The guardian of the Ankh.
No vidíte, co jste
Tell you
provedli.
what, I was never too convinced of that guardian in the first place. It's not a big loss, as long as the Ankh didn't melt in the flames.
But which of us is going in there to search for it?
Who do you think? Whose name is Volcano and breathes fire for a living? And which one of us is the poor, old, frail soothsayer?
Oh, always the same old scam. Give it a rest.
Já si budu muset ještě uhasit vlastní barák, že jo?
Hello!
Čau.
Oh, you're still alive. How nice.
Oh, yes, you good-for-nothings. A fine secret brotherhood you are. Nearly let me burn to death in here.
And us too.
You too, yes. Very tragic.
All right, nice and slowly from the top. Just what are you two doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the Cairo Bazaar?
As the sacred Ankh has already divulged, we are the secret brotherhood. for the preservation of balance.
I've always suspected that the two of you are off your rocker.
Asil, the situation is serious.
Určitě,
The
jo.
constellation of the camel can be seen in the skies. The battle of the gods has begun.
Which means?
Which means that the gods are fighting for supremacy over Egypt.
Něco takového jsem
And
už slyšel.
Seth, the cruelest of all gods, is being viewed as the odds-on favorite.
Favorite? Ha! I'll run circles around him.
Which is why we've decided to bring the Ankh to life, so that it can step into the ring against Seth.
No, co to má co všechno dělat se mnou?
And what does all this have to do with me?
You're the guardian of the Ankh. You must take it to the battle of the gods.
A já nechci,
Where would
ale...
that be?
It takes place every 1,000 years at the Sacred Hotel.
A hotel? Reception? Minibar? That kind of hotel?
None like you have ever seen. It is in a dimension between the worlds.
So I guess I won't get there by hitching a ride.
The hotel is linked to our world by portals, but no human has ever entered it. However, we did manage to find out something. Volcano,
Yes?
the portal, what we discussed.
Did we? All right. Yes. So, Asil, I found out that there's a portal to the Hotel of the Gods in Luxor.
And
V
where
Luxoru.
exactly is it?
Well, the details aren't quite clear. You'll have to find out once you get there.
Tak jako...
Sounds tricky.
Well then, are you on our side? Are you gonna help us prevent Seth's victory?
Asi nemám moc
If
na
we
výběr.
help you, will we be rid of the Ankh for good?
I should hope so. As soon as I've won the battle of the gods, I'll have all the power in the world.
Tara, I'm not sure it's a good thing for the Ankh to have all the power in the world.
As long as we can get rid of it, I am willing to do anything. Anything.
Splendid! Then off you go to Luxor.
I'll look up Shmuel, Shalom, and Ephraim and ask them to help us.
But you must not lose any time.
Then I'll ride to the oasis. Asil, you head straight for Luxor.
All of a sudden, you seem to be in a big hurry.
The prospect of life without the Ankh can move mountains.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Teď
I'm taking our camel
Why aren't I getting it?
because I said so first.
Asil, she's way ahead of you.
We'll rendezvous at Luxor at midnight.
OK, já jsem měl spoustu otázek teď na konci, já hlavně jako ten Ankh mluví tak poslední půl hodinu, jo, to tě nemůže srát tak moc. Každopádně jo. Máme za sebou první kapitolu a příště nás čeká zcela jistě velice trnitá cesta do Luxoru. A do té doby zatím čus.